5:30 and I'm using my morning crafting time for spinning, which is really nice because I just absolutely love to spin, and I don't often get to do it because I can't do it with my daughter around because she wants to spin the wheel. So this is a nice way to start my day. I just finished spinning the last of my singles from this braid. This is Opalescent by Wee Chickadee on her Corriedale base. And now I can't wait to ply it. I have my other bobbin sitting across the room, but I have to let these singles rest. So I look forward to hopefully plying this tomorrow. It looks kind of like a mess. Like the other bobbin looks a lot neater, but when I look up close, everything looks good. I mean, there's a couple spots that are overspun, of course. Not so much underspun, I don't think. This Corriedale spins really easily, but I think it's going to look beautiful when I ply it. Something kind of funny after you've been spinning for like 2 hours straight, when you get up and walk, it's like you have sea legs. You feel like you're on a boat. It rained all night last night and it's still kind of sprinkling now, so everything looks really pretty and lush and extra green. And it's still kind of dark and a bit overcast, so everything looks especially radiant. The plants are all a bit droopy because they're wet, but so gorgeous. Okay, there definitely appears to be more fiber on the second bobbin, the one I just spun. But I think that these are about the same ounces, so I might just have distributed them differently. I mean, this one looks a bit more even across the bobbin. This one kind of has these weird gaps. But I do also still have my singles from my first braid, so I should have plenty. It's not focusing, but I should have plenty to ply these. Oh man, I wish I didn't have to wait. I want to apply them now. Today I have on my Love Note sweater, which is one of my most favorite knits. This is so actually I knit this I got the yarn for this 2 years ago, almost to the day, because I bought the silk mohair from Lamb Strings at India Untangled when I went to their booth in person, and then I dyed the merino singles to correlate or correspond with the silk mohair. One of my most favorite knits to date. It's my first time wearing it this year, so I'm really excited. I'm not totally sure what to get up to right now. I have the yarn that I dyed yesterday still drying since we had a rainy afternoon and it's been a lot chillier, so it's not drying as quickly. So I can't skein those yet. The rest of my yarn isn't delivered until today, so I won't have it until tomorrow to dye. So I'm not sure exactly what to work on right now with my daughter right here. Since she wasn't here yesterday, I caught up on some general tasks at the store. So I actually think I might have a little time to knit, and then I'm going to pack some orders that will ship today. Oh, so I inexplicably woke up this morning at 3 o'clock, and you know, I look over at my phone to see what time it is because my dog was barking. There must have been a possum in my yard. I say that because Fern can't stand this possum that likes to visit us, and she always barks in the middle of the night. Anyway, I woke up and I saw that the MKAL Clue 2 came out at 3 in the morning, and so I have already looked at it. I looked at it early this morning. When I woke up an hour and a half later to get up for the day, I couldn't remember if I had dreamt that or not, but no, it's true. And this time I was like, I'm not being taken by surprise. I'm going to ruin the mystery for myself and skip ahead to the end of like the video to see the spoiler. And it's nice. It's simple. It'll be pleasant to knit, and there's a lot of room for like playing around and maybe adding some mohair or some other colors. So I'm actually looking forward, even though I had to knit the whole thing twice, and when I put it away the other day, I was like, oh, thank goodness I have a break. And then here we are a day or two later and it's ready. But anyway, I'm feeling good about it. So maybe I'll go ahead and get started on the second clue. I only have one of these strawberry mugs left in the shop. The same ceramicist also made these gorgeous mugs, but oh gosh, I just love the color of this glaze and that drip effect. But anyway, this strawberry one has been very popular and I only have one left. I'm finally home. We had a really nice day at the shop. It was super busy, which was amazing. My husband came by after he left work, and he's been working on some of the last couple of things we have to do in the new building, the shop expansion building, to get improved for the inspector. So I think he should be soon behind me to come home. Yeah, because we had such a busy day. My daughter did not take a nap today, so she fell asleep on the way home. So now I have my hands free for a little while. So I don't think I've gotten to really record much today, but I'm going to knit. I was very ambitious. I brought home 3 projects to work on. There's no way I'll be able to work on all 3 in the few free hours I'm going to have between now and tomorrow. But, you know, I thought, hey, why not? So I've got my Agnete cardigan. I have my Clue 2 for the MKAL, which I started on earlier. I've done a couple of the sections. And I also have my Avena, because I finished doing the skein of yarn that I needed to finish out the sleeve, so I could go ahead and knock out the sleeve. But that's like easy stockinette knitting, so I think I'll wait until my daughter wakes up in case I'm able to knit while she's awake at all. That way I'll have something easy to work on. So I think I'm going to sit outside and enjoy the weather, even though it's very humid because it rained all day yesterday and Alabama is basically swamplands. So I think I'm going to go outside and work on my brioche cardigan. But the rest of my fiber shipment came. I talked about this probably a week ago now, but I ordered some little fiber samples from Revolution Fibers because I had a ton of reward points with them, so I got a bunch of fiber for free, basically. So I'm going to open, I got a partial shipment the first time, so I'm going to open right now the rest of my fibers. And I'm so excited because this morning I finished spinning the rest of the braid that I was working on. So once I ply those, once the singles have rested and I can ply them, hopefully in the morning, I can start a new spinning project, which is super exciting because I have lots of beautiful fiber to pick from. So I might start with some of these little sample bumps to kind of like as a palette cleanser before taking on a full braid, but we'll see. So I'm going to open those right now and then go outside and knit. Okay, this is incredibly exciting. I've been very into orange recently, so I picked their orange sample pack, and a couple days ago I showed the little 1 ounce merino bumps that I got in a couple different colors. I kind of got like a rusty red. Oh, hello. I got a rusty red, a color similar to this, but this one has like stellina or something. Oh my gosh. This might be the most beautiful fiber that I've ever seen. I love it. And then I also got a fluorescent pink. So these are all in oranges, and they're different fiber types. Okay, so I realized it didn't come with a slip or anything to show me what each one is, so I just pulled it up on here to show you guys what it is. So this is from Revolution Fibers. It's the Orange Crush Variety Pack Zen Blend Collection. And again, I got this for free, which is amazing. So what do we have here? Okay, one of these is called Myth, and it has tweed. It must be... Okay, it's this one. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. This is like a nice pumpkin-y orange. Oh, hello, pop-up. Okay, this one is 33% merino wool, 33% bamboo fiber, and 33% tweed blend. And these are all 25-gram bumps. But this is very pretty. I love the different tweed colors in here. Okay, and then this one is called Leo. This is 70% merino and 30% silk. Absolutely stunning and so soft. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one is called Crumpet Tweed. This one definitely has a little bit of a toothier feeling. It says that it's 80% wool and 20% viscose fiber. This is like a very creamy, peachy orange base, but the orange really comes through with like the tweed. This is gorgeous. I want to get more of this. And then, oh my gosh, okay, my favorite one. This is 70% merino and 30% nylon, so I'm not sure what spinning this is going to be like, but it is called Glitzy Amber, and it is so sparkly, and this like golden amber color is my favorite color recently. I just am obsessed with it, so wow. I hope this spins up as beautifully as I think it will. This one is called Libra. It's a 70% merino, 30% silk. Lots of beautiful pinks and browns in here with the yellow. This one is very, very pretty. I'm going to fractal spin that one. And then lastly, this one's Blaze, and I'm going to fractal spin this one too. And this is 100% merino wool. It's just a very colorful top. Oh my gosh. So I have so much to look forward to here. They look like little pumpkins. I could just set them here with my pumpkins and they blend in. I'm going to do this and see if my husband notices. I'm sure he will. He'll say, "Is that really more fiber?" I'm going to say, "Yeah, but it was free." Okay, there we go. What do we think? Part of the decor? I think so. Okay, I'm going to go outside and knit on my Agnete cardigan, which happens to be that same kind of beautiful gold. This is just my color recently. Okay, last thing. This gorgeous piece of chocolate right here, my husband made this chocolate. He made this, we're actually on the last bit. I'm about to have some of the last of it. He made a ton of this chocolate, and it is so delicious, and the texture is really nice. It has, I'm guessing, these granulated sugar crystals. I wasn't with them when he made it, but I know he used cocoa butter because we have bulk cocoa butter, and yeah, Anyway, it's delicious. Some of the best chocolate I've ever had. He can really do it all. A few rows shy of completing my last increase for the right front yoke. And then I will put all these stitches on hold and switch over to the left side. So I haven't even really looked at the garden in the past 2 days or so, but if you've been following along as I've been sharing these vlogs, if you've been following along, you will have seen these broccoli, and look how big they are now. We got a ton of rain yesterday, so that must have really helped. And then all of these are radishes, so I think these are going to be French breakfast radishes. But yay, we're going to have broccoli. We still have tons of evil peppers coming in on the plants. These plants are so prolific. Delicious, relatively useful. I mean, relatively useless, but prolific. And then, we already have so many of these, but we've got even more butternut squash coming in. All kinds of these pepper varieties just everywhere. I absolutely love these arches that we made this year. All summer they were so beautiful because they were full of food, so you'd walk in the arch and you would just pick long beans and melons, actually just like this, but they were everywhere. And these are peas. But it's so beautiful and functional to utilize your space vertically for gardening. And we still have so much sage. So much sage. Some tomato plants. Those ones were volunteers from after the big tomato season over the summer. Hey Bella. And then I have to show you guys some of our roses right now. Oh, hello. It's cold, so I think he's a bit lethargic. How cute! And then we've got some stunning roses back here. But these are the really amazing ones. This plant's very small because just got it, I think, over the summertime. I need to deadhead it. But this is the Julia Child rose variety. They're really beautiful. They start out this like lovely golden yellow. There's so many. And then they fade to this kind of creamy pale yellow. And then this archway has, it looks like not much right now, but it has oh, hello. Those are the Crown Princess Margarita roses, and this is their first year too. This archway was just completely filled with the most gorgeous jasmine plants, but they actually died. They died back pretty intensely, so we ended up having to pull them out. So I kind of got my wish of putting in archway roses. So next year, this archway is going to take off. Here's a little aerial view of some of the garden. Our garden, I mean our yard goes up a hill, so it goes up and up and up, so we can really see a lot of the garden from up top. Just fun. And then when it rains really hard, my husband dug this entire thing out by hand, if you can believe it. It's insane. It's taken him years. And all of these rocks are from the yard, and he's built this, again, by hand. Very impressive. It's beautiful when it rains a lot, though, because it's just this gorgeous stream coming down our hill. And that's where I'm knitting. Okay, so I feel kind of accomplished. I've just got all of my increases done on the right side of the yoke. So now I get to move on. Part of me wishes I would have dedicated my knitting time the past week only to this, because I think I could have easily gotten this done for Rhinebeck, and I was so focused on the MKAL, and I'm not going to regret it because it's just knitting, but I would have loved to have had this for Rhinebeck, and I don't think there's any way now. But maybe, if I only work on this, maybe. Although I'm kind of thinking I may not have enough of my mohair, in which case I wouldn't be able to finish it right now anyway. But that's my progress for this evening.